Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this is another hip hop related video. Because when it comes down to this artist, Soulja Boy, tell him. He's doing, he's not the best rapper, but as an entrepreneur, he definitely knows what he's talking about. I actually saw on Twitter, well, y'all know what I'm talking about, Twitter, aka X. I saw something that he was thinking. He put on Twitter saying that he was thinking about having his own award show because he noticed that with the BET Awards that NBA YoungBoy, Chief Keef, and Kodak Black, they didn't get nominated for no awards, and he feels that they deserve awards. But I got a question for y'all because this is a female white rapper, and no, I'm not talking about Iggy Azalea, but I may do another one about Iggy Azalea too, but this is another female white rapper that comes from the Bay. I think she from Oakland, California. She's the one that came out with the song Gucci Gucci back in 2011. The song Gucci Gucci was like a big song for her because even Lil Wayne had did a freestyle over the Gucci Gucci instrumental on one of his mixtapes. But she also had like a group that she was a member of called the White Girl Mob with these other female white rappers, V Nasty and Lil Debbie. Unfortunately, it seems like her career didn't really last long because she had songs like Gucci Gucci and she had songs like Go Hard. She has songs like Bumpin' Bumpin', and she also had her album Something About Cray. But the album sales, they were saying something that the album sales didn't really do too good. And I even heard that there was like a situation where the label tried to turn her into a pop artist. And I remember Blackie Speaks. Yeah, shout out to Blackie Speaks. He had made a video explaining the situation, breaking it down that this female white rapper was like 800K in debt with her label. But anyway, I was just wanting to chat with y'all. I got a question. What if Soulja Boy signed Kreayshawn to Sodmg while Kreayshawn was on the come up? Yeah, what if Soulja Boy was to sign all three of them? What if Soulja Boy was to sign Kreayshawn, Lil Debbie, and V Nasty? What if Soulja Boy was to sign the whole entire white girl mob? But that probably wouldn't have had happened. It probably just would have been better if Soulja Boy signed Kreayshawn. But yeah, what if Soulja Boy signed Kreayshawn to Sodmg while Kreayshawn was on the come up? Yeah, my fellow Soulja Boy fans, my fellow Kreayshawn fans, let's chat. Do y'all feel this would have been pretty cool? Do you feel that Kreayshawn's career would have been in better shape? Do you feel that, like, with her album, Something About Cray, do you feel that maybe that album sales would have been better for her? Let's have a discussion about this. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. If Soulja Boy signed Kreayshawn to Sodmg while Kreayshawn was on the come up, I feel it would have been cool. I feel it would have been nice. I feel it would have been awesome. I feel it would have been just as good like it was when Soulja Boy signed Riff Raff. But see, Soulja Boy and Riff Raff, they ended up having a fallout, and like when Soulja Boy, when he signed Riff Raff, there was no paperwork involved. The same thing probably could have happened even with Kreayshawn, but yeah, like if Soulja Boy signed Kreayshawn to Sodmg, it would have been nice. It would have been pretty cool. Her album Something About Cray probably would have had better album sales, and like a Soulja Boy and Kreayshawn collaboration. Like if Kreayshawn was to do a Gucci Gucci remix and have Soulja Boy featured, that would have been hard. I feel like Soulja Boy. I mean, Soulja Boy is not the best rapper, but Soulja Boy would have been a nice fit for the Gucci remix. I mean, but yeah, if this would have happened, I feel it would have been cool, and we would have got like a Kreayshawn and Riff Raff collaboration because Lil Debbie from the White Girl Mob, she's done a lot of collaborations with Riff Raff, yeah, and stuff. And that's the thing, like Lil Debbie, she loves Riff Raff because she was even talking about in one of her Vlad TV interviews that Riff Raff is one of those rappers that grinds really hard. Like she was even explaining that like she feels that there's no other rapper that grinds harder than Riff Raff. But yeah, this would have been pretty cool. This would have been nice, and if this would have happened, the White Girl Mob, I mean, they probably would have like stuck together for like a little bit longer. But you see, Kreayshawn, Lil Debbie, and V Nasty, all three of them had a fallout. But from what I know, Lil Debbie and V Nasty, they're still cool. But you see, it seems like Lil Debbie and V Nasty, they feel some type of way about Kreayshawn. See, that's how it is when it comes down to groups, when it comes down to collectives. Y'all on the come up together, but as soon as one of y'all gets signed, it's like you tend to get jealous, you have disagreements, you don't be on the same page about stuff. That's just how it is. And sometimes the music industry and these labels is pretty much what splits a lot of these groups up, because like when it comes down to contracts and like contract extensions, being offered this amount of money for like a feature or whatever, you put out this album, you put out that album, but you feel like you deserve more money. See, the music industry is one of the most evil industries of all time, and it's pretty much one of the main things that splits a lot of these groups up. It turns best friends into worst enemies. But yo, my fellow Soulja Boy fans, my fellow Kreayshawn fans, do y'all feel it would have been pretty cool if Soulja Boy signed Kreayshawn to Sodmg while Kreayshawn was on the come up? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, my new single, I'm right here. It's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. It's also on my TikTok, and you can also follow me on TikTok at WallyG25. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.